Okay. Stream is running correctly. Alright, everything looks good. Let's tour the camp. Okay, just got an item that I'm just gonna give to Golf Ray. It's a good passive effect. Well, they don't know I'm a trickster yet. Just a little unorthodox.
This way.
That's right. It is my business.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Alright, Lambkin will play me in the play.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Check back here. Is there anything back here or not? Airbeth has to be wondering what we're doing. I'm just wasting your time, Airbeth. Don't worry about it. That's a pretty good little find.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder? This way.
Oh, cool. We have Earth Elementals. I don't know if they're digging the trenches or defending the trenches. Definitely something I missed last time. Also, the defenses are kind of pathetic, looking at it. they're not clustered together tightly enough to really stop anything. And they're only here and here. I mean, they're right here. There's only 3 right here. Sorry, no, 4. Well, golly gee, I hope the demons don't attack.
No, no, backwards. Backwards! No secrets can escape my pride.
Then I'd eventually find something.
Trail me. What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, should not need any of this junk. Don't need a great axe, heavy pick, or a scythe. Did get a cloak of resistance +2. I'm gonna give it to Camellia instead. You don't get mythic ranks in Through the Ashes. Sorry to that spoils it. But there's no mythic abilities in that DLC. That's interesting. Glowing Scales is really good. I'll probably pick that up. What Camellia has. Yeah, it's less armor, but that 10% chance to miss due to concealment, it is really solid. She already has +1 weapons, so I don't need to buy any of those. This would be good for Windwog. Hey Shadowcat, welcome to the stream, man. Black Dragon's Fang is really good, also really expensive. It does do acid damage, which isn't great. That's interesting. It's kind of a niche item, but you'll get a lot of bang for your buck in this specific chapter with this. Almost tempting to buy it, just because I know we will use it in the near future. I think we're gonna pick this up and this armor for Camellia. And that'll do for now. Where is Camellia? That looks pretty cool. On attack rolls, we'll give that to my main character, I think. I go and swap this out. But I don't have any throwing axes. That's what I need. No throwing axes. At least no +1s. That's a little unfortunate. I didn't look for two-bladed swords. Is it two-bladed or double-bladed? I feel like it changes. None. Yeah. They're very rare. No, same character.
This way.
Same character, we are now in Act 2. Oh, so at the half plate of Vigor, +2 to Constitution. Little upgrade for her.
Wherever my legs carry me. Forwards! No, backwards! Backwards!
And also, if I sound a little off, it's because I'm very tired. And I feel like I'm having trouble projecting my voice.
Trail me.
Alright, where is, oh, where'd it go? The field medic. Need to buy some scrolls of restoration.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Two cups? Is that all? Drink a lot more than that.
way.
I didn't sleep very much last night. It was rough. Bunch of junk.
Wherever my legs carry me.
The odor. Come on, man.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Danik. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Oh, you work a 4-day week, 10 hours a day. Did a couple jobs like that. I don't know how much. I mean, I guess I'm used to that kind of hourage anyway, so getting off the 3 days a week would be nice.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too. Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
I was just saying, I recognize that you work a 4-day week, 10 hours a day. I've seen a few jobs like that myself. I was debated whether or not I like it more, but since I was already used to that kind of those hours anyway, I think that would be better to have the 3 days off instead of just the 2.
Of course, I shall answer. That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. the demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss. Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting.
That does sound nice, having just an extra day during the week. Because I even like trying to get your, well, I don't know how Florida is with like state inspections, but get like your car inspected, doctor's appointments, just general appointments. Yeah, it'd be hard to schedule during the regular work day. You have to pick something up for the post office, go to the DMV. That does sound really nice.
I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions. Perhaps exile would have been a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible, and he might as well give himself over to evil. Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead. We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris. We must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess. Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demons' way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed. The World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the World Wound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the World Wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the Abyss. Wonderful. I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us. but individual Celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Kenobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Kenobris, and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a knight commander of the Fifth Crusade. Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel, even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again? Get this. I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve the Crusade once more. I was young, and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomede gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty. Always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Golfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow. I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Aurilu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how great the betrayer of humanity's power, it is nothing as compared to Iomede's might.
Hey, Jason. Golfrey, I think she's about 100 years old. She's given a special elixir to keep her young and essentially immortal. Since she's the figurehead of the defense of the world wound, they don't want to change political heads, so they keep her in charge so long as world wound is open. And since she's also chosen of Iomede, they want to keep her around in the hopes that the world wound doesn't spread further than Kenobris. That's all good, man. Happens to the best of us.
Let the Covenant's restoration into my hands be a good omen for this war. I thank you. I shall ask the priests to offer prayers for you, that Iomede may send you strength and fortitude in the coming battles.
Yeah, she is human, just artificially having her life extended.
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander? What is this I hear? A polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign?
So, I think for the most part we'll ask her to join us except for one mythic path. Maybe two. I think one of them is required.
I don't know if you
she's not
realize
in the
what you're
Crusade.
suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev. But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen, and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito.
Yeah, this is a good reason for why they extend her life. Mendev is essentially in a constant state of war against the demons, and so having any sort of political instability would give the demons an advantage and potentially spread past Canobras. So if she were to die, people would try to take over, of course, and it's just, they basically put their kingdom in a state of stagnation until the world wound problem has been solved.
Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions?
I remember there's a guy on Reddit, once Wrath of the Righteous was announced. I think every day, or every post, he'd comment something about adding the Golfray romance to the game. I wish I remembered his name. Because that dude was so dedicated to romancing Grandma Golfray.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Canobras has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself.
Hey, Foxgun. How's it going?
Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Iyomade help us.
Forwards!
Okay.
No, backwards. Backwards!
Gonna finish leveling up our companions. Haste 100%, and, well, no, Stinking Cloud actually isn't as good in this game, unfortunately. It's habit from Kingmaker. Stinking Cloud is the best, I wouldn't say the best spell, but one of the best spells in Kingmaker. Fireball is pretty much useless unless you take Ascendant Element as well. So, Heroism instead. Good to hear, man. Yeah, just like Freightbot said, if the gods get involved, that's going to track. So right now, you're just fighting the two, technically three demon lords, Baphomet, Nocticula, and Discari. If the gods get involved, the other demon lords are going to feel threatened, and it's going to bring all the demon lords into the fray. Then all the gods will come in, and Golarion will be destroyed. So, the dragon lady at the beginning is Terendelev. She's a silver dragon that defends Canabris. Not very successfully, I might add. What was I doing? Oh yeah, leveling people up. Alright, another Hex for old Ember. I'm gonna grab Cackle. Let's grab this. Remember, you get blindness. I guess we don't need to give it to her. Let's not do that. Instead, we will do... We'll grab this. We'll make her, well... I don't know how I feel about that either. Yeah, I guess we'll make her more of a crowd controller. Well, that and obviously some damage. But the damage comes naturally. Okay, and for Nenio... Abundant Casting. And Abundant Casting. Okay, not sure why this isn't there. Alright, let's swap these out. Actually, Bless isn't too bad. Right, 8 is pretty good too. We'll keep it like that for now. A little happier with that. Alright, ton of spell slots. It's so awesome. Okay. For her, probably some more castings at sleep, right? That way you can cast Blur on everybody in the party. Yeah, I probably should have gone with Abundant Spellcasting for Woljif right out the gate as well. That's okay. Very Terendelev. Yeah, sure. I'll pay for it. It does.
Trail me.
But Ember's also not going to be in our party, so I'm not super worried about it. But that was, Oh, you mean for Nenio. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like, I thought I got Deep Slumber on Ember. Also, I didn't finish filling out her spell slots. You're right. She doesn't have Grease memorized. I need to buy a Grease scroll. We'll get that fixed in a jiffy. I love haste. Favorite spells in the game. Alright,
What's in wait
let's
for
go
me there?
buy a Grease scroll real quick and some restoration scrolls for my companions. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't matter. Nenio's not going to be in the party either. But she might be in the party temporarily. Till we get our next companion. I mean to buy that many. Find the wrong thing again. Click slowly so I don't buy too many. There we go. And here you can have a list. Won't need that, nor these. Okay, let's go ahead and clear this out. Wait, Scroll of Grease. Oh, he doesn't sell. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Where's Nenio? Weird. Also okay. Thanks here. Yeah, take care, Foxgun. Hey, Darren.
This way.
Let's talk to all of our companions about their newfound power. Also loot this chest.
Hello. So, what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power? Watching and waiting is a good strategy. Probably.
That's the only one we got right now.
I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me. Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
Yeah, before I forget, let's fix everybody up. I might shade through all of my restoration scrolls. Alright, we're gonna need a couple more of those.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Thanks, Gian Darwin. Same to you. Try to keep a couple extra of these on hand. I think we're gonna need them. Alright, we're in pretty tip-top shape now.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
I think Socio has my favorite character portrait in the game. His armor just looks so cool.
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that that's gonna be a viable strategy. All those negative levels, I'll quickly run out of money.
I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end. You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind. Perhaps I am a true artist, or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art, so painting is part of my prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety. Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful. You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
I don't know, I still disagree with this random guy. While obviously skilled, being in charge of the crusade.
No,
You have no idea what his commander
backwards!
skills are. His leadership skills. As a figurehead, sure. But he shouldn't actually be running things.
Trail me.
Okay, way to put that off a little
What's
longer.
in wait for me there, I wonder?
Her biggest pitch to us, and she hasn't followed through yet.
Let's shake a leg! This way.
Well, I'm glad we passed that perception check. Hey, hi, Laura. Okay. Alright, chased her out of town.
I spy? What do I spy?
So I think I know who's spreading these around. I think I put that together the first time around. But those little pamphlets. Do you believe I know who they are? Does he sell +1s? No. That's a shame. Alright, so we did a couple new items. We got the Amulet of Blackened Mirror. Use a Hex. Okay. Well, that's funny. Because she can't use it.
My legs carry me.
Horgus gives us that amulet, which you'd assume would be perfect for Camellia. She can't wear it because she has that other darn amulet on. You can't take off. Huh. Interesting. So I wonder if you get all the mythic paths based on those answers.
Forwards!
Or at least the
No,
first
backwards.
few.
Backwards!
Oh yeah. Let's speak to Leoder real quick. Get our next quest. No, you can't rest off all negative levels. There's temporary and permanent, and the ones that I had were permanent. So there's no resting those off. But there was another, I had a negative level on, I think, Seal at one time. They only lasted 24 hours, and I could rest that one off. So when you hover over it, it'll either say permanent, or it'll have a timer ticking down. Take care, Shadowcat. Thanks for stopping by. Resurrection are permanent. That's where I got some of those from. I had to raise dead 3 times, I think, while I was in Canabras. But I had a total of like negative 7 or 8 levels across the party.
trail me.
Alright, so I think that's everybody we've spoken to. Alright, let's go. I was making mercenary. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed they didn't have a Scald companion.
What's in wait for me there,
I understand the Bard because they had a Bard in the previous game. But a Scald companion would have been cool. That's okay because I'm going to do a Scald playthrough at some point. So then it won't be redundant. Okay, I didn't rest, so she doesn't have a lot of her spells currently. I'm actually pretty happy with this party for right now. Oh no, we need Soul Seal. Sorry, Sela. Get out of the party for now. In fact, what is Soul Seal's alignment? Neutral good. That's what I thought. Okay. Abundant casting. Well, let's get Last Stand. He is melee. And then we give him... that. But good. Better them than me. I'm not buffed up.
Can we retreat already?
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
How do I want to handle this? Like all this stuff right here. Let's take care of that real quick.
Out of my sight!
Cover me, all right?
Not sure why Socio ran all the way out there. Not what I had planned for him.
Begone, fiend!
I will see to your demise.
But he hasn't fallen down yet, so I guess we'll make it work.
No match for me.
Precision and grace.
You are today's sacrifice.
Slice! Behead!
Fall!
Just die already? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I don't have Sela, so I don't have outflank right now.
May I see your entrails, please?
Sorry, it's just for this one area.
Let the attack commence.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Surprise! Die! Die! Die!
Not like this.
Slice!
Go for their head.
Yes, behead. May I see your entrails, please?
Why am I so weak? They'll beg me to stop. No match for me.
Distract them for me.
Cut you wide open.
I forget how dangerous this
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
this fight is, because you're not buffed up or anything at this stage of the
make
game.
short work
It's a
of
bunch of
this.
zombie lords. Yeah, it's the same style, but it's I think it has less markers than Kingmaker, because you go to more places, and every act is styled differently. It's not like the same format or rhythm for every act. We'll see.
My tail is restless.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Should be all that we need. Let's heal her up with these. I don't actually remember who we fight at the very end, but I have acid and fire covered in case it's an alchemist. That seems to be a pretty standard mini boss fight. I might as well give it to Darren as well. I mean, why
Well?
stop there?
The world has suffered enough.
That's probably fine.
I welcome your
You
company.
need me.
Who?
Good.
Me?
Oops.
Only you deserve my obedience.
Alright, we'll keep this on hand and use it when we need it. So maybe it's best to just go and pop it for any perception check. So he has 17. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give it to Woljif. Well, that might be a bad idea. I forget he leaves his loot behind. No, either way, he's with us for now, so let's go ahead and equip it. He doesn't have anywhere to equip it, though. We could probably boost her to that level instead. The in +4 puts him at 13. So he does have one more than she does. Not the end of the world, though. Let's do it this way.
I'll prove I'm the best.
What am I doing? There we go.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Alright, let's grab all this stuff on the way out. Don't need to grab it now.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Oh, I bet you that's from the Inevitable Excess DLC. Plus 7 deflection bonus to armor class. That's absurd for this stage of the game. And I'll gladly take it.
Trail me.
It's a shame you don't get it in Act 1. All you get in Act 1 is this,
The road calls me.
where's that, this rod here. Which I think has a pretty neat effect.
What's in wait for
It's
me
just
there, I
not
wonder?
super great.
I hope you appreciate this.
Sure. Oh, it's automatically given to us. Thought we had to loot it. Also, did I miss an effect on here? Or then? Oh yeah, I didn't read the second part. The moderate fortification. So that's what, 50% chance not to be critically hit?
This way.
But now I am glad I didn't buy the shield for Camellia.
This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Is there a way to cross back here? I don't remember if we can
legs
cross.
carry me.
No, I don't think so. Okay. Onward and upward.
Out
You can
of
handle
my
them,
sight.
right?
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Come on, Camellia.
Forwards.
Please
No,
try to
no,
keep up.
backwards. Backwards.
Let's go do
Something
this.
wrong?
We won't fall here. I swear it.
I will see to your demise.
Just the one made it through. That's awesome.
Begone, fiend!
Did this really already fall off? 1 minute per level.
The spirits demand your blood!
Die! Die!
Fall!
Time to share your treasures.
I'll rip you apart!
You like that? What? You didn't?
You are today's sacrifice!
Burn, slice, and behead!
I will bring
Go
down
for
the
their
divine wrath!
Precision and grace.
No match for me.
I feel like I remember this fight being a little more difficult my first
They'll
run.
beg me to stop. Kill is
cut you
for
wide
you.
open.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Remember my name.
May I see your entrails, please?
I mean, that's one way to do it.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I guess we could also just lure him back to the grease spell that I just dispelled.
Trail me.
I mean, am I really worried about these guys? I don't think that I am.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Save the last one for me.
Out of my sight!
We just said
Cover me,
Wolf
all
back
right?
here. Not super happy with the direction he took, but
The spirits demand your blood.
I will see to your demise.
I'll make it work.
Begone, fiend!
Let the attack commence. Die, die, die!
This pain is
No match for me.
excruciating.
I would like to keep her in the fight if you want to heal her.
Burn! Slice!
They'll
Behead!
beg me to stop.
But that is what Last Stand is for. I appreciate that they're ignoring Woljif completely.
Precision and grace.
I can reach him over the stage. Yeah, they were a little tougher than I thought they were going to be, but it all worked out. We got a longbow +1 out of it that I'm not going to use.
This way!
But we can sell it, so there's that. Alright, we'll use some scrolls if we... Yeah, there they are. And heal her up a little bit.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Then we'll still take the alternate path.
Oh, did you see that? Forwards? No, backwards, backwards!
I am helpful, am I not?
I did it!
Good job, Social. I don't remember that happening. Did I come in this way my first playthrough? Does he only kill everything if, you come in through the side path? Oh, there we go. Okay.
To battle, my friends!
Alright, champion archers will send
Stab
Woljif
your
over
zappy.
here
Why
after
not
he
both?
drops a grease. Kind of right there.
I'll rip you apart!
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Look how easy he's an acid. Look at me go. And all of them fell
Distract
down.
them for me.
Even better.
You are today's sacrifice.
No match for me.
Ow.
Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
The world in crimson.
Begone, fiend! Fall!
The spirits demand your blood.
All I see is blackness!
Time to share your treasures.
Alright, keep everybody in the fight a little longer and wrap this up. I got you back, Sosu, don't worry. You ever need anybody killed, you just come to me first. Alright.
Trail me.
Go back and make sure we didn't miss any loot. Oh, cool. I have telepathy. I open the door from across the map.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
It's very disappointing loot, though.
This way.
Oh, did I not speak to Woljif? No, it's complete. Never mind. That is a completed quest. I was like, oh wait, did I not do that? No, we're good. I'm on top of it. I don't think that's how the math works, Matthew. I could be wrong. I'm not a mathematician. Alright, let's go recruit. As many as we can. Alright, where is he at? Everybody knows who I'm looking for. Where's the man, the myth, the legend? There he is. Oh no, I don't have enough. I have 0. Shoot. Where's the other general at? Or the other army? I thought it was here. Well, let me select the other army. I lose my mind. Are they not on the same tile? Here it is. I was clicking on the wrong thing. Ignore me. Alright, so I do feel like we do have to start marching forward at least. The first army shouldn't be too bad. We don't really need Setsuna until a little later. Oh yeah, that's right. Which is a blast to play, by the way. Necromancer is a very fun class. Yeah, pursue them. Let them get away. I guess we're wasting potential experience by fighting these guys now. Oops. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's worth it yet, though. No, you're right. It is worth it regardless. I want to get Setsuna leveled up. He needs that heal spell for a certain fight up ahead. Oh, well, never mind. That gave me a bunch of finance points. Alright, Setsuna. Not there. Still not there. It's a shame, because some of these portraits are really cool. Magister Pilkwell, probably one of my favorite portraits across both games. Like, she looks really cool, too. A Dampier with a rune blade. It's just... I mean, I wonder if they buffed the melee generals. Even if they did, I mean, Setsuna carried the first game. Yeah, bring it. Yes, I do. I do want to. Is he assigned? There he is. Okay, that's weird. Slow display error. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, I had a summon druid for a while too, and they buffed the summon druid and resurrected.
Wherever my legs carry me.
And you can actually have out all the summons now. Because initially you had to choose between the spirit wolves, the dire wolves, or the grizzly bear, but now you don't. Are you sure that's not a dampier? Man, I could be wrong. I always interpreted her as being the female Dampier portrait, because there's a male portrait as well. And I thought they had both.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Both covered. Where's she at? I'll lay back here.
Trail me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Didn't stand out as much as Furio's portrait. Alright, we really don't need that. I mean, I'm not super well versed in Pathfinder lore outside of the games, but can't a half-elf be a Dampier? Could she not be both? Yeah, I'm hoping that I find the runes that I need. I don't remember all the rune words from D2. Honestly, I could just get a Thorn's Aura from a mercenary for my skeletons. Yeah, they added that with the Enhanced Edition, right? I knew there was a new setting. I just forgot exactly what it did. Let's go speak to Socio before we leave again. Since we just did his companion quests.
No, backwards! Backwards!
No chaotic option for that dialogue, unfortunately. Not trying to flirt with him. He's not gonna bring me flowers like Darren does. Oh yeah, I need to fix Camellia. She says grave pox, whatever it is. Yeah, especially since it's you get unlucky with the first Scorching Ray enemy general you come across. Because he can one-shot your archers, or he could not. So once you get heal and Setsuna shy, it might not matter, depending on if he rolls good or not. Hey, nice. 10 morale. Fantastic. I honestly don't mind the Crusade system. I didn't really mind the Kingdom Management and Kingmaker either. Now, once I've played through this 9 times, I might feel a little differently. As of right now, I don't mind it. Okay, that army is not going to help us. Well, do decent damage. I think I'd rather have the heals in my party, though. I selected the wrong army. My bad. I mean, I don't really use the Rangers anyway, but still a whoopsies. Not selected like I thought I did. He doesn't do it at level 1. That's a feat you have to select, right? Unless that's another change they had in the Enhanced Edition. Oh, he does have Master Maneuver 1, doesn't he? I remember him having that at level 1. So maybe it starts off at 2? Yeah, that is odd. Alright, we're not going after this one. I don't think we're quite ready for that. This is the one with the general, right? We'll keep leveling up before we pursue these other armies. That's one band-aid ripped off. Well, there was that display error when I recruited Setsuna, so maybe... Yeah, because I had 3 units in the army before Setsuna was recruited. So maybe it's just a display error. I can always try reloading. Okay. Maybe Bless. Let me quick save and reload real quick. And see if we can get the Rangers in the army. There's only 4 of them, but it's still extra range DPS. What does it say now? Yeah, 3 out of 4. So yeah, it's just a weird display issue. But it's rectified now. The marksmen are really good. It's hard to compete with them. Okay, so need to be a little careful here. Nice. Yeah, the marksmen, they're so awesome. It's really all I use were marksmen in the with the champions. I did like the Hell Knights a lot too. The Hell Knights and the Hedge Knights. I had quite a few of those in my army. Take care, Matthew. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in the next stream. Alright, so we know we have a fight here. Gonna throw some buffs out.
pravisi. Aparane sentes. Inimosi pravisi. Aparane sentes. Aparane sentes. Aparane sentes.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Smile.
Before I forget,
the world's not ending just
take care
yet.
of this.
Who?
You can trust me.
Matricium Turinos. Una Adayanam. Una Adayanam. Inimosi
Something wrong?
Miss me already?
Adayana. Adayana. Adayana.
That should be all we need for now. I will give one of these to Woljif just to be safe.
Now what is that?
I started stocking up on paladins towards the end of my last playthrough. I had my main army, which that's really all I needed, but I had a secondary army as well. I think that had a lot of paladins in it. And yeah, they did pretty good. Because don't they apply the Smite Evil on hit? I don't have all the units memorized.
This way. Burn! Slice!
Save the last one for me.
Thank you for
I'll cut you
amusing
wide
me.
open.
Can we retreat already?
Sorry, I'm just here for the experience. Every little bit helps. And then, you know, being this close to the World Wound,
What
these
do
guys
we have
probably aren't going
here?
to last very long anyway.
Wherever my legs carry me.
They corrupts everything.
See? I'm indispensable.
Yeah, Scorching Ray is pretty powerful throughout most of the Crusade.
Let's
watch your
shake a
back.
leg.
Because I built like the same, what, 3 or 4 buildings in every fort.
I hope you appreciate this.
I had the hospital, I had the recruitment center. I also got the mercenary center once things got larger, and the one that gives more energy for the commander, for the general. Look at Tiger all over there playing in a pool of blood.
Trail me.
There's a quasi quest like this in Sword Coast Legends as well. I think it was for a ring.
What's in wait for me there?
Also, near the Underdark in that game.
The heartbeat quickens.
The way she was holding her sword.
May I see your entrails,
Cover me, all right?
please?
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
No match for me.
The spirits demand your blood.
The inheritor, guide my
I ain't got her buffs out.
blade.
Let's do Veil of Heaven real quick.
Distract them for me.
Let the attack
The
commence.
Time to share your treasures.
They'll beg me to
Out of my
stop.
sight.
I'll rip you apart.
At least try to just die already.
Into the fray.
I will see to your demise.
You are today's sacrifice.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Precision and grace.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, it's definitely a diet CRPG. But it was a fun game. And I think it's a good introductory game for people that want to get into CRPGs. Because the mechanics are simplified. But you can't buy it anymore unless you can find a physical copy of it. But I mean, it's a fun, straightforward, you know, D&D adventure. I've actually wanted to replay through it as a paladin, because I did play as a fighter my first time through. But a paladin would be fun. Yeah, they were ambitious. They even the DLC they released wasn't complete by any stretch of the imagination because the company went bankrupt. Also, wouldn't mind doing another Let's Play of the game and actually reading the dialogue, because that was my first Let's Play. Well, excluding Dungeon of the Endless. And doing so, I didn't read any of the dialogue, because I wasn't sure how I was going to do Let's Plays when I started. So it would be good to go back, revisit it, and actually read all the dialogue out loud.
Carry me.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
That's right, Sosio likes to sneak around, and he's never in the same spot twice. In fact, where is he at? The tent or the chapel? Yeah, I have the digital copy on Steam. Ooh, a glowing croissant. Hiding. Yeah, I bought it. I want to say just shortly before the DLC came out, because I bought it in the anticipation of the DLC. And then it was not very good. Like there's a set of armor, and one of the pieces you just can't reach because the game's bugged out. There's an invisible wall in the way and you can't access it. That's pretty good. For my Scald playthrough.
If memory serves, today is our leader's birthday. Many happy returns, Commander.
Oh, they remembered. I had no idea.
You deserve a great deal more than a humble toast by a campfire. And I hope that soon you will receive all the honors you deserve.
Yeah, I never played the multiplayer. I remember I watched the demo. They had like the gameplay showcase for the multiplayer, and it looked fun. It's basically what Divinity Original Sin 2 did before it did it. But you never hear a lot about the multiplayer for Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, it's there. Alright, we did level 3 Demon Army, I think. I think we have to go this way to do it. It might be sincere in her own way.
You can handle them, right? Cover me, all right?
Probably a way you don't want her to be sincere in. Actually, let's pair Sela with the main character for the outflank.
Go for their heart! Behead! Yes, behead.
I'll cut you wide open.
May I see your entrails, please? Out of my sight!
Those heals were all very pathetic. Also, Camellia does kind of like us. We flirted with her one time before. Such a cool description for an area.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
I will help where I can.
Open your heart to me.
I can use all of our buffs here, but we will use a few. Probably solid Camellias, I think. Oh, Sela. Gosh, she's so bad at being a paladin. You can't detect evil to save her life. I don't run forward, man. You're not the tank. Well, you passed the will save. I've passed every save so far. I better not. Man, I know something's not right. Let's attack. Yeah, Sela is just terrible at this. She really shouldn't be able to trust anybody at this point.
I see blood. Blood!
Tries to fight back.
No match for me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will see to your demise.
Distract them from me.
Into the fray.
Precision and
His blackness.
That's what happens when he's on the front line like that. Let's try and get some heals off if we can.
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
Is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Time to share your treasures.
No glory without risk. Beg me to stop.
Go for their heart.
See his blackness.
Yeah, I mean... I try to keep him alive.
Cover me, all right?
There's so much damage coming our way.
I'll make short work of this.
Maybe I should use more buffs instead. A little aggravating. So that's 6 reloads, I think, right?
Don't mind me.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Together, we stand.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, Adayan.
Quick, quick!
How long does this last? One minute per mythic rank. Okay, let's pop this preemptively then. Now I'm gonna fail all my checks. Oh man. No, I'm gonna reload because I passed him the first time. And I want the same, Okay, well, we got it here. I don't have to reload. Works for me. I lost out on some experience, though.
Save the last one for me. I'll cut you wide open.
Cover me, all right?
I'll rip you apart. They'll beg me to stop.
All I see is blackness.
stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Burn! Slice!
The
Behead!
spirits demand your blood.
Is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that
match
much.
for me. I'll rip you apart!
Distract
At
them
least
from
one
me.
less arrow coming our way, right?
Into the fray!
It's taking so much damage. Can't out heal it. So I
Time
don't
to
like
share your
healing
treasures.
in
No
these games.
glory without risk!
I wonder what lies.
Oh no, he's gonna stand back up. That might be the mistake.
I wonder what lies.
Alright, stay down, buddy.
Inheritor, guide my blade!
Beg me to stop.
Alright, we did it. And we're missing Blur because we don't have any in the party.
Smile. The world's
I will
not
help
ending
where I
just
can.
yet.
And their loot really isn't that good either. After this, I don't remember there being another situation where your main character is put on the front lines. There's Nenio's encounter, there's this one. I mean, there might be others, but you're so powerful by that point, it probably doesn't matter.
Do not fear! Do
You are
not
today's
waver.
sacrifice.
I'll rip you apart!
Out of my sight! I will see to your demise!
Okay. Another resounding success.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Well, hello there.
I think in my initial playthrough, I failed all the checks and I took the T. And I think it casts Hold Person on you.
If I had an estate to spare, I'd bequeath it to you, Wenduog. Hundreds of bachelors seeking a rich wife would serenade you with songs of your unparalleled beauty. It would be like something straight from the stage.
Are you mocking my beauty? Even if it fades, I will still have plenty to take pride in. But what will you do if I cut up your handsome face? Will you lock yourself away in a tower and wallow in self-pity?
Oh, we should level up here too. Neat. Alright, I'm going to call the stream here, and the next one will explore Nightingale Grove and continue our march northward. Let's go do some army battles real quick. Let's wrap it up here shortly, Demon Ace. Interesting fight. There's a little bit of damage. Nothing to write home about, but every little bit does help. So we could potentially one-shot the fire elementals. Let's do that. Soften these guys up. Sorry, they're just tanky. They don't do a lot of damage. I'm gonna exhaust all my movement points for my army, and then call it an episode, I think. Call it a stream. Cool, we got a Tyranny of Mind. Heavy flail that we're not gonna use. Super exciting. Alright. Let's head back to this other army. Quick save and attack. Can we recruit more yet? I mean, 6 is 6, right? May as well. You're gonna flee the fortress? So I wonder if letting them flee constitutes an automatic victory. So they have fighters, cultists, and cultists. Nice. Alright, Master Maneuver 2. We don't have... Actually, Spellcraft is probably better. You can make an argument for offensive training, I think. For the marksman you get later. I don't know, I feel like his bonus to power, or his power level goes up enough by itself. That was a tough call, but now that I know more... Because last time I would have chosen Master Maneuver 2 right off the bat. Now we're still going to do it. I think it's fine. A little more firepower. Oh, and we leveled up. Awesome. New feat for everybody. I think I'm going to grab Power Attack here. Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing else that sticks out. I mean, Shake It Off is good. Yeah, let's go for power attack. Whoops. Alright, Sela gets an extra use of Smite Evil and a feat. Don't really care about selective channel. She doesn't channel in combat anyway. I might send her down the Dazzling Display, Cornigan Smash feat line. Not that it really matters, because she's going to be mostly defensive, but... Since my main character's not doing it this time, someone has to, so let's grab it. Yeah, we'll grab her on a strike here, I think. Or actually outflank. She should rate it now, so let's grab that. Alright, now the sneak attack die for Woljif, and a feat. And then here we want... Oh, he already knows haste. Okay, I forgot that I taught him haste. I was like, where's it at? And then I was looking at the level 4 spells when I looked over there earlier. Yeah. A pretty good buff. Let's do combat casting, just in case he gets caught in melee and needs to cast something in a pinch. Improved initiative would also be good on him, and Woljif. We do need to get that for Woljif soon. Okay, what do we have? Combat healer. Whenever you cast a cure spell, cast as a swift action, as if using the quicken spell feat. That would come in handy. It would have come in handy a few times. So I know this used to be bugged, didn't it? And it would stack infinitely past the max. Health. That's really cool. Yeah, let's go with the Quicken for now. While we still have less health. Enhanced Cures might be better later. And then here we want... Fire Belly's okay for just a buff across the board. I don't know what else I'd grab here. Okay, so we already have this on Camellia. We don't need it again. Honestly, I think Animate Dead's the way to go here. I don't know how often I'll use it. But more bodies on the field never hurts. I think I expect him to a summoner my first playthrough as well. Or they used him, but... still not sure if this is what I want to do. Prayer's pretty good. Let's grab Prayer instead. A buff and debuff. All in one. Alright, some armor training and a feat. What to get, what to get. Improve to weapon fighting. Let's get some more attacks out per round. Hope we roll a 20 so it doesn't matter. Minus 10. Why? We have this fort. Can I build anything? No. Okay. I'm going to call the stream here. In the next one, we will continue our march towards Dresden. Act 2 isn't very long. There's a couple long segments like Leper's Smile and Chili Creek. But the act itself was fairly short. I want to say... well, Act 1 is probably the shortest, followed by Act 2 or 5. So... either way, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side, which is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern to about 10 p.m. Eastern. Alright, take care, everybody.